You're watching Channel 1, a multilingual channel. Browse through the playlist for your preferred language or click on the eye icon above for the Dutch audio. And this is the cooking series. Good afternoon, warm greetings from Eindhoven. Romulo here. And today I'm again cooking for a small gathering. I just learned this a few years ago from a recent trip to the Middle East. It's meatballs. And it can be a bit intimidating because it's got lots of ingredients that I'm not very familiar of. But when I first tasted this in the region of the Dead Sea and in that very low level in a dry atmosphere, the experience was unbelievably unforgettable. I really enjoyed this dish and I searched for it. I asked for the recipe from Moroccan colleagues until I perfected it. So I'll be doing it this afternoon. Middle Eastern meatballs. And these are the ingredients, a bit intimidating, I would say. I had to have a list. We have two sections actually. This is for the meatballs. And second part, this area is for the stew later on. Let's start with the ingredients for the meatballs. We need here a kilo of beef, preferably 20% fat. And this are the spices. We have here nutmeg. Oh, this is nutmeg. And well, I'm disoriented. Cinnamon here. Turmeric, cayenne pepper, nutmeg, and this is crushed garlic, and this is ginger. I'll be providing the exact amount at the end of the video and in the description box. We need also 1/3 or 1/2 a cup of coarsely grated onion. This is 1/4 cilantro. If it's fresh, but this is dried, so this should be less, but approximately 1/4. And this is Japanese breadcrumbs. It's not readily available here because the breadcrumbs that they sell are for breading meat, etc. So what I did is just to use this kitchen, what's this called, mixer, and grate 2 slices of loaf bread. And this. And if you want it to be finer, just extend the timing. And the heat of the blaze also dries the crumbs. Set 2. For the stew, we need the following. For the herbs and spices, we need 2 barks of cinnamon,
2 bars,
4 cloves of garlic, that was turmeric and saffron, and we need beef cubes. We also need, this is lots really, surprising, 3.5 cups of onions, coarsely sliced carrots, raisins, and tomato in this water, canned tomato. This is from my garden, proudly. I canned this myself, I grew this myself, and I canned this myself. There will be a tutorial on how to can tomatoes in the upcoming episodes. We will begin. That was a long introduction. I have pre-prepared the ingredients here to buy time. So I also brought this out to accelerate. I'm really rushing. So we'll just put all the ingredients here into this mixing machine. This is usually for bathe, but I've been using this for mixing meatballs. Everything. The salt and pepper already there. the egg. And let's use this machine. What happened here? Quite dark. Here comes the boring part. Let's make the meatballs. Do you want us to film the making of each ball? it might last for an hour. Will you be watching it even? Yeah, this size, or even smaller. That depends, of course, how generous you are and how many people you're feeding. If you feed, let's say, a platoon of soldiers, make it smaller. You can feed more. And just add more, let's say, vegetables or garnishings. Yeah. I forgot to mention that my cameraman reminded me. I forgot to mention about the the eggs. We need eggs also as a binding compound, or compound, this is too technical sounding, a binding agent. I think you can leave me for now, and we will see each other again later. Don't leave the channel. I mean the scene. We'll be returning for the stir fry section, or stir fry phase. 3 more and we'll be done. And at this point I'd like to say thank you also to our new subscribers. I don't have the screen open, but those who subscribed this week, the 9th and 10th of March, I really appreciate it. I was about to give up on my 2nd week, but thanks for your support, for the bayanihan, to the yakap, and to the suntok, what else, and to the tambay, and the regalos. I'm now inspired to continue this content on YouTube. I have a full-time job. I'm not yet retired, and besides YouTubing, I also have a choir. We sing every Tuesdays. I'm busy. And I don't forget fitness. I go to the gym 3 times a week. What else? Yeah, YouTube lang ang pahinga. This YouTube's really demanding. It's the editing even. I'm beginning to have RSE here, RSI. But thanks for your support again. I'm inspired to go further, to make more videos. We can now do the stew. We don't have to cook them, we just have to fill in the moisture. Next batch. We continue after frying. We do the stir fry now. Make the stew. I'm using the same oil. This is more than 3 cups. Lots. I just noticed, I just realized that we haven't been using water for this recipe. It's the liquid of the tomato later and the onions that will be used. for the sauce. It's been frying for around 3 minutes now, and look, almost translucent, and I can smell the aroma. Let's add the spices. Turmeric and the cinnamon sticks there. Some water. This works better for a flat pan. And the tomatoes. Again, I made this myself from the garden. Can't hear. Our camera gave up again, so we changed camera. And while we were changing camera, I added the, what's this? The carrot slabs. And now we'll add the raisins, around half cup. It's a bit too dry. And once this cooks a bit, we'll add olives to this baking tray and into the oven. I'm now preheating the oven. If you don't have an oven, you can just boil or stew it on a casserole or in a pan like this. Into the oven for 40 minutes at 170. And what do we do now? While waiting, I think I need to take a bath before the guests come. I'll see you later. Don't move to another channel, finish this. Otherwise I don't get